think the one thing no one can say about this team and this group is questioning their toughness and their resiliency. I mean, they've been battling every single week. Obviously not the best start on either side of the ball, but they did a great job. Once we got momentum, we kind of started to build a little bit. We had a couple things go against us, in the middle of the third quarter, and they could have hung their head, and they didn't. They continued to battle, and I always say toughness always gets rewarded, and it definitely got rewarded in a big way today.
To score touchdowns in all three phases,
yeah.
That has to give you a big lift.
Yeah, no, it was a complete team win. It really was. And early on, I thought the D was playing well. Some of the stuff that they were converting on, give Bucknell credit, was on self-inflicted wounds. Some penalties that I think we hadn't been doing a whole lot of. So we talked about that at halftime, playing cleaner football, and for the most part, we were able to do that in the second half.
To stay alive in the Patriot League race, send the seniors off in the field with a win.
Yep.
What a rewarding day for you guys.
Absolutely. No, it was a great environment. You couldn't ask for better weather in the middle of November in Worcester, right? So for these guys, for these seniors that have had so many great memories on this field, to send them out the right way is huge. And, by us going 1-0 this week, gives us a chance to compete for a conference championship next week. So you can't ask for too much more than that.
You're in a game like that, and you go down, there's two things you can do. You can either cry about it or you can do something about it, right? And I mean, like I mentioned, we have such a resilient group, and there's no quit in our team. And it's tough. They get momentum. You gotta find a way to respond. You gotta find it within yourselves to build some momentum and respond. I mean that game. Coach Kern always talks about ebbs and flows, right? And it was up and down all. For us all game. We're down 7, pick 6, then all of a sudden, miss a field goal, they score, now they're up. Like, there's just so many, factors that play into that. But I think the biggest part, about our team and about this group is that we never quit and we never stop believing. And I think I'm just so proud of our team.
Scoring right before the end of the first half and then coming out as quickly as you did to start the second, that seemed to, get you going.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I couldn't talk more about the defense and, how they played. Giving us opportunities to get the ball back. Starting with that interception by Frank Monty. By the way, one of the toughest dudes you will ever meet in your entire life. I mean, it's unreal what he did today, and I couldn't be more proud of him. Defense, special teams, they gave us juice, they gave us mo, and offensively, we just had to do our job and execute. Obviously we've struggled a little bit offensively the past couple of weeks, but it was just trust your preparation, trust each other, and go out there and just make some plays.
In the locker room, all the guys got together, we talked it out, and we were fired up. Everyone knew no matter how many points we were down, we were going to win this game no matter what it took, and we went out there in the second half, and that's what happened.
To walk off this field, your last regular season game with a win in this dramatic fashion, how does it feel?
I mean, it's great. It's a great summary of my career. I'm just really happy it was this type of game, and I'm glad we got the win today.
Once I realized there was a drop back pass, obviously the tackle's not going to release, so I just stepped out to the window a little bit, and I was just in the perfect spot.
Yeah, how did it feel to go into the end zone?
I feel great. Not every day you get a pick 6, and this is my first one of my collegiate career, so it was amazing.
Coach said this week, the young underclassmen really wanted to send you seniors off with another great memory on Fitton Field. I don't think you'll be forgetting this game.
No, I'll never forget it. Like I said, it's my first collegiate career interception, pick 6, so it's a great feeling.
And obviously you're still alive in the Patriot League race. How much, incentive does that give you guys?
It gives us a lot. Obviously now we're on to Georgetown, so hopefully we just control what we can control. Hopefully things shape the way we want them to shape, and we'll just worry about beating Georgetown next week.